Day 2 SEC Media Days here in Atlanta. He's Barry Tramel. I'm Mason Young of the Tulsa World. Barry, today it's all about the quarterbacks. We saw former OU one in Jackson Arnold and the opposing quarterback that OU will see this fall in Arch Manning. What did you think of what those guys had to say?
Well, the word that comes to my mind is classy. I thought both of them were classy. Now, it's a Manning. What do you expect? I mean, the quarterbacks of the House of Manning, we know them. We didn't really need an introduction to Arch. But Jackson Arnold had every reason to be, sort of a little bitter towards Oklahoma, a little negative. He was not. He had good things to say. He even put OU's uniforms among the top 3 in the SEC. So if you're upset with Jackson Arnold, you're going to have to find something for old. He didn't do anything fresh for you. But it is going to be interesting when Auburn comes to town. They're in late September.
The OU anthracite uniforms were the ones you like.
Anthracite, yes.
Not exactly a traditionalist.
Well, I mean, who is at 21 years old?
To your point, it seemed like Hugh Freeze kind of wanted to blame the OU receivers and offensive line for Jackson's struggle. I guess we really are going to find out, come September 20th, whether or not that was the case. But like you said, credit to Jackson for kind of taking the high road. Now, you very early today concocted a plan of how to kind of get your own angle on the Arch Mania here. Why don't you talk a little bit about that?
We had a great story. Mason and I get here to College Football Hall of Fame, 7 a.m. There's a 13-year-old kid standing out there with his parents wearing an Arch Manning jersey. 9 hours later, he's still here waiting for an Arch Manning autograph. We did some finagling, talked to some people. We got the kid inside the ropes. Texas got it to him. Got Arch Manning to the kid. He was able to have a few minutes with Arch Manning, get a couple autographs. So good things still happen. So shout out to UT, shout out to Arch Manning, shout out to the SEC, and shout out to the 13-year-old kid from Sonoya, Georgia, who has been waiting for Arch Manning about as long as the rest of us.
And shout out you too, public service at its finest.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to tomorrow, OU's finally going to be here. We'll get to talk to Brent Venables before he takes the main stage, and then hear from John Mateer, R. Mason Thomas, and Robert Spears Jennings. What's kind of maybe the number one thing on your mind going into tomorrow? OU finally.
Give me more John Mateer. I love Brent Venables, but I've heard a lot from him over the last 25 years. I want to hear some from John Mateer. I haven't heard enough from the new OU quarterback. Arch Manning said great things about him. They were together at the Manning Passing Academy, very high on John Mateer, so looking forward to talking to Johnny Mateer.
Yeah, well, we'll also see what Brent Venables has to say about Joe Castiglione's impending retirement. First comment on that since that news broke last week and kind of shook the college football world. But looking forward to getting OU into town and seeing what they have to say tomorrow. For all of our coverage, stay tuned to TulsaWorld.com, OUSportsExtra.com, and read every day in the Tulsa World.